Welcome to another episode of the Carlito Monroe Show. I'm your host, Carlito Monroe. And this is going to talk about the Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion trial. The first day was yesterday, and I think Megan's supposed to get on the stand today. I'll try to get that, get some information on that when I get to it, whenever it comes about. But I've been looking around on the internet, looking at a few videos and getting some info on it myself, and ran across a couple of videos. So I'm going to play those and talk about them a little bit. But before I get started, social media is at the bottom of the screen. It's all the same, Carlito Monroe Show. YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload new content. I'm going to get started with this first video I got here. And this is of the defense attorney, and he's kind of pointing out where basically Megan lied, and understand. I don't know if this is his whole thing he's riding on, but this is what he's talking about right now. His name is Dennis Byron.
So it's the prosecution's contention that the fights started in the car between Megan and Tory because Megan allegedly said that Tory music was no good. The DA stated in opening that Tory and Megan had an intimate relationship. This is in contrast to what Megan told Gayle King, and I thought that was very interesting.
Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
No, she lied.
That the prosecution would say that those two had a relationship, and she tells Gayle King that there was no relationship. Very interesting. We did not know that would be part of the testimony.
It's what it is. I mean, that's usually in court. If they figure if they can prove you in a lie about one thing, then it's safe to say everything else that you're talking about, you can be actually telling the truth. But then the defense is going to say, well, you lied about this. That means you could potentially be lying about that. So that, that usually goes like that. I actually saw that Gayle King interview, that whole interview. And when she was asked that, she beat around the bush, and she just kind of just was looking away, turning her head, and she just didn't answer it directly, because if when I first saw it, I was like, well, it's clear she messed around with him, or were dating or having sex or whatever the case. It was clear of that because she didn't say it right away. If something is not what it is, somebody says, are you having sex with such and such, or are you in a relationship with such and such? You would just say, no, I'm not. You would say it instantly if you're not, and or you're prepared for the question, you're going to say no instantly. But I think when she was asked that, she wasn't prepared. She didn't know she was going to be asked that. And then she's in front of these cameras, and there's millions of people probably watching. And then she knows, man, I don't want to say that I was with this guy. I want to just kind of act like none of this was really going on. So she tried to play it out, and she just ended up saying no, but in actuality, she had messed around. So she basically lied, and that's going to come up in court. And it seems like that's what the defense is banking on, that coming up. Now, we're going to go to this other video. Yeah, in this video here, it's, I guess it was like Instagram, and she was basically going off, and I don't know why her lawyer is not stay off of Instagram. And I don't know how old this is, but I came across this. I'm gonna play this, and yeah, I'm not sure how old this is, because I would think an attorney would be like, hey, stay off the internet while this thing is going on, because when you're upset, you'll end up saying too much, Well, let's see what he got.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been that type of person, but I'm not gonna let y'all keep playing in my face, and I'm not gonna let this nigga keep playing in my face either. So since y'all hoes so worried about it, yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried me to you,
If he lied,
my
he don't want to go to
homegirl,
jail.
and your
It's a
security.
good reason to lie.
Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that.
Megan, you steady lying on me, lying on my name. I'm not cool with that. You know what I'm saying? You playing with my character. Don't pick up that phone and call me. I will respect you more if you call me.
Yeah, it's and you know, it just kind of goes on from there. It doesn't surprise me with this whole thing. They were like friends from the beginning before her fame or whatever, and there's so much speculation around this whole story. I mean, nobody knows what's going on, but I found this on the internet where it was saying with the prosecution. I'm gonna read this. It said the prosecutions introduced 3 key pieces of evidence. One being Tory apologized to Kelsey from jail and blamed himself for the actions that night on being drunk. 2, the second one is Tory sent and text apologizing to Megan Thee Stallion. And 3, Tory allegedly apologized to Megan Thee Stallion in front of bodyguard Justin Edison. There's really no context behind it. It could have been apologizing just for the night being just a big, you know, just a big ruckus, a whole thing. That could have been apology. It's not saying verbatim that they're apologizing for, you know, for actually shooting anybody, because she is the one that said to the police that it was glass. Megan Thee Stallion said that. So since she said that, she lied to the police. That should be a charge. That's always been some kind of charge, but maybe they'll sweep that under the rug. But she lied to the police. She's lied on TV on the Gayle King show, whatever it's called. It's another thing here. The prosecution offered an explanation for why there was gun residue on both Tory Lanez and Kelsey. Allegedly, after Tory Lanez shot at Megan Thee Stallion, he supposedly assaulted Kelsey because she was next to him, and that's how the residue got on her. He had residue, and that's how she had residue. But then there's also like a witness that the defense has, Sean Kelly. Sean Kelly is a witness stating that he saw Megan get out of the truck or out of the vehicle and go around to the other side of the vehicle and assault Kelsey. Witness claims that Kelsey was the one that shot the gun at Megan. So that would explain why she potentially has this gun residue on her. But that witness hasn't come forward yet. You know, yesterday was just the opening statement. Today there'll probably be more. But I thought it was strange. They have 12 jurors, and then they have the 4 alternates. So it's 16 in total. I guess if somebody falls out. But this is a case with 2 rappers. A female rapper that claims she was shot by the male rapper. They were having sex, messing around. It wasn't an actual bullet. It was bullet fragments that hit her in the foot. It was claims that he shot at her because he was mad that she said his music wasn't good. And that's possible. I mean, that's what I know about. He's a small guy. You know, I think online it says he's 5'5" or something. He's probably 5'3", 5'2". He's a small guy. And then she's a big woman. That's why they come with this Megan Thee Stallion, which a stallion is a man horse. I don't know how they come up with that, but anyway, Megan Thee Stallion, she's probably 5'10", 5'11", and with heels, he's 6 feet easy. So he's a little guy. So I don't think he felt like he could put hands on her, you know, and so he had a gun or had an option to get a gun, you know, get hold of a gun and shoot. But the claims was he told her, I don't want to say the words, but he said, dance, trick, dance. But he used the B word, dance, trick, dance. And he shot at her feet. So it may have ricocheted some fragments and gotten her foot, but she claimed glass. So she lied that night. So that needs to be brought forward that she lied. She lied on Gayle King. That needs to be brought forward. And there's a witness saying that Kelsey shot, and there would be charges brought against her if she's the one that actually shot at her or shot whatever. I don't know, man. This thing is like, I'm really curious of how this is going to lay out, but it's been reported that out of the 12, out of the 16 jurors, there are 4 black. So I'm assuming the other 12 are other cultures or races. But this whole thing is between 2 black artists. I would think that the jurors, most of them should be black. Or, you know, at least if they're going to do 12 jurors, I would think at least 7 of them black. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just how I look at it. But the breakdown of the 4 people that are black out of the 16, and these 4 could be all alternates. I mean, I don't know the breakdown of that, but there's 1 black male in his 60s. There's 2 black women in their 60s and 1 black woman in her late 20s. The 1 woman that's in her late 20s is the only one that can have a better outlook on this. And this is a biased jury already. You know what I mean? You think about the average culture other than black. When a black man does anything that may be violent or something related to violence, where shooting or fighting, they're going to be guilty. They're automatically going to be guilty. And then when it comes to older black people, they look at younger black people as dangerous and they're scared of them. So they're kind of automatically guilty also. So just by this jury alone, it's stacked against Tory. You know, in my opinion, did he do it? I know a lot of small guys that tote guns and they're willing to shoot because they're small. What do they call that? Napoleon complex. And I think he's one of those guys that may have a Napoleon complex, because there's other videos of him out there showing violent behavior. It was a video where he was backstage with some rapper saying he wanted to fight him. You know what I mean? It just, you think about somebody's rich, why are you wanting to fight so much? Why are you so angry? You know, it's just something about smaller guys are just angry like that. So, but I mean, that's my biased view on it. But then I'm older. I'm not 60, but I don't think these jurors should be in their 60s. And then I don't have the breakdown of the ages of the other jurors. But who's to say that these 4 black jurors aren't the alternates? And then you just have an all-white jury. You know what I mean? We don't know. I mean, I haven't seen any live footage of how it's set up. I'm going to look around. Maybe they got some on court TV or something where you can see live footage of it. I think it'd be interesting to watch. I mean, court is extremely boring. I mean, if you're involved in it, if you're the one getting charged, then, you know, you worried. But, I mean, just to watch a court thing, just sit there and go into court. If it's not traffic, man, it takes hours on hours, and it's just all real monotone and boring, and you know. But I would like to just to hear some stuff to check this out. But I don't know if it's videoed anywhere. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. It's just your thoughts on it, man. Just think about, you know, is he guilty? Is he not guilty? Is it Meg lying? I mean, she's already proven she's lied on a few things already. Is it Kelsey that shot her? I mean, it's more to come. In my opinion, I think they're going to convict him. And they're saying he could potentially face up to 22 years. That's the max, though. But yeah, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Hey, if you like what you heard here, I'm going to try to update, see what goes on in court today, see if I can get some video uploaded today or tomorrow. And try to keep you guys updated. But if you like what you've seen here, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be uploaded when I upload new content. It's your boy, Carlito Monroe. Peace.